for you.
Not right now.
I don't have time.
I need to kill this group.
I appreciate you finding her, and I'll see to it that this never happens again.
Ay, ay, ay. What? I got it. What? What? Why does this fucking happen all the fucking time? These are on the flags you can set. See, right away you can see where all the quests are at in this quick place where you respawn. Look at every quest here.
needs help!
That's probably the only one I won't be able to do. I'll be able to do these.
That was the last of them.
Back me up!
For fuck's sake.
Down!
For fuck's sake.
Falling back! I doubt that's the last of them. Come on.
fuck's sake, huh? Really? Oh my... What the fuck? One second. I can't go to the Black Emporium until I get out of Haven to the next base, because it will, if someone is watching that, it will ruin the story. Oh yeah, I forgot about these. Just in case. Lorne Arl, Tyrion, Gurren.
Dispatch for you.
Not right now.
I don't have time.
Yes, sir.
The next area, and I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna basically hit each one of these areas in the beginning, so I can get rid of them in the beginning. I'll be enough of a level. No, I can't get hit to level 4 until later. How many missions I have left in here?
make camp here?
Fuck this.
The people here should leave the area. It's too dangerous.
What happened? Let's go to Valorant and get them black wall. I don't know what's wrong with fucking Cassandra. When I had black wall, it was a snap-a-rapper.
Go in peace. Thank you for all that you do.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes. Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask him.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through. The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then. They wish to protect the people? From us?
We knew there would be some kind of reaction.
But I didn't expect the Templars to make an appearance.
The people may just be assuming what the Templars will do. I've heard of no concrete plans.
You think the Order's return to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Templars will stand for us and help Val Royal return to mourning.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
I make no such claim. I wasn't sent here by Andraste or the Maker. I'm simply trying to close the breach. It threatens us all.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
What's the meaning of this?
Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement, raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet, you should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
What we truly need is an alliance that will seal the breach.
Oh, the breach is indeed a threat. But you certainly have no power to do anything about it.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royal is unworthy of our protection. We march!
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he does. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Our Templars left.
Excuse me.
The Chantry promised they'd defend us.
Is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
That's what we're attempting, yes.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry's useless, and the Templars... Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Thank you.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
It seems change is on the wind.
The Templars
My maker,
didn't even...
know my heart. Take from me. Oh, look away. I have broken the chant because it comes from my heart.
What do you mean?
Are you... The chant? Our divine is dead.
We should question.
Down that road. But even...
I believe that messenger...
You are the Herald of Andraste.
This victor...
We came...
And you... No, and just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are...
Someone who can help close the...
That is... I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans.
There's got to be a way to...
I hope...
There must be something here.
The Templars left us to the Mages.
Same old.
Make a smile.
Will it well?
Maker, judge, find me well within your... Touch me with fire that I be cleansed. Tell me I have sung to your approval.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
Fellow mages? We have nothing in common.
More than you'd think, and certainly more in common than with Templar thugs. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
Oh yeah. Free her beloved.
Herald of Andraste. How much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more.
And you're... I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thing.
Sure, one.
No idea. I don't know the... Nick, put... Dave... Friends really came through with that tip. So, Herald of Andraste.
How about we get to know each
I sent you a note to look... Well, it's just a... So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny.
The Inquisition has...
Here's how it... There. All the... So no, like those guards. I stole their...
All right.
Yes! Plus... Anyway.
Master Lavellen, on behalf of the Inquisition.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opens...
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect.
The Inquisition. What? Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Theta.
Here comes the outsider. Restoring... We know what you're... If you were a man of...
My... You... What... My lord, you're the... What would you have me do with this foolish man?
I think the Marquis has...
By the great... I'm Allow me to introduce myself.
Charmed.
Ah, but I didn't only... As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas.
The Inquisition will...
Great...
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
I just hope I can help.
As do we all. It is enough that you would try. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage uprising. I saw first Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
I must have this mark for a reason.
Provided we can... The Chantry, the Inquisition... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for elect...
You understand our situation?
Look around. Despite what the...
Commander.
As I... Anything else, I will answer as best I can. I was 13 when I left home. Still, I didn't tell... Of course, but there were many... They were also tasked with... We need safeguards in place to protect people. Mages pretend to ignore... Of course, ignoring one another... Initiates must also I admit. As Templars, Did you need something?
I should get to...
This is the first I've returned in almost 10 years. Now, between the Divine's the Circle had troubles. Few who survived the Blight had... Other than that, it was fine. There was fighting in the street. I stood with the champion, Varric. I knew he was friends with the We've spoken. Apparently, I spend too much time with the serious...
I'll let you...
Another... Did you need something?
Why would Templars break...
The Order believes the Chantry no longer support... I may disagree with the Order's...
Is there anything...
The Lord Seeker's actions are a mystery, but the Templar...
Is there...
Redcliffe wasn't always a refuge for mages. Some of our recruits have family there. Who do you mean?
Need something?
Oh, this is it, huh? Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. Anyway, another reason the Templars and Mages need to be sat down.
It's not just a war.
Well, sure, the sky has a hole in it. Well, a half. Doesn't come down. And that's the point, right? It's weird. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
That's why we're here.
The religious ones tell you that. That's important, right? Seems like believing too hard is what got everyone here. Really, what everyone needs is to get... Sound good to you, all chosen Lord Herald?
I'm ready to give it a shot.
I'm in. It's an investment. Better pay off, too. Stupid war. Chasing the Lord Seeker, I bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
Tell me about...
What about me? No. What? I picked it up.
Usually it takes...
Pen. Not like...
Well,
Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
how about the...
Around.
I got...
All over? Okay, fine. Denim.
There are no connections.
Nope. It's complicated. I don't like complicated. Let's leave it at that. Maybe.
I'm just...
Don't.
Why not?
Well, like that's soulless, right? No abuse.
There's a lot of tradition there.
Your great-grandfather's dead. Why aren't you dead?
That makes sense.
None of it does in the city. That's why I'm not, like... Chasing mages, that's a Templar's job. A big... Not too late to go find some. Or stay home. What, the...
You know about...
Places have doors. Whatever, Ready for waiting.
You apparently have a lot...
It's not everyone who wants to shove it to nobles. It's pish, pish, pish. A lot of people have...
So who...
Look, anyway, no. Plus, I'm shy at singing. Numbers, right?
Doesn't this...
Suppose.
Couldn't it?
Important people kill over imagined insults. I've made more than enough real ones, so no.
Where are the people...
If I knew... Look, yeah, well, anyway. The little people...
Seems like...
Don't... I did probably... Anyway, free payday.
I can play along.
You have a choice. Pay or the Inquisition.
Well...
Sitting and waiting. Great, yeah?
What do you think about them?
Which? The ones who do things or the ones who give orders?
What about...
Soulless. His head's crammed up 1,000...
Anything...
Varric? Too clever.
We'll talk...
Good.
Stay safe out there. It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in a city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the Mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere. But to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the Mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The Mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave...
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
That does sound odd, I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
We will study that.
Come to me, child, and I shall.
Later then. I've got a message when you have the time. My company commander, if you'd like to see what the Bull's chargers can do for the Inquisition.
I look forward to...
We're the best you'll find.
Apothecary Don wanted to know when you might be able to provide the materials he needs.
And Mother Gisela will
It's
treat
fine.
all
Just
demon claw
tell him we'll
wounds
have it
as-
for him as soon
What
as we
may I
can.
do for you?
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Master Dennett's horses are a fine addition to our stables. I will see they are well tended.
Let's see what we have.
Let us begin.
Alright, I mean... Let me get Blackwall, then I'll stop streaming for now until a little later.
fight, not us. Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall. Warden Blackwall.
You're not... How do you know my name? Who said... Ah! That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come! Hold the wall, men! Make them come to me! You're dead, bastard! Die! I wasn't here to fight. Think. Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves. You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
I know your name because I'm investigating whether the disappearance of
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But one thing I'll tell you. No Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose...
Not here to accuse. I've only found...
I haven't seen any Wardens for... Not much interest because the Archdemon... Treaties they had to do... Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you...
I wasn't aware...
It's outside of Blights. It's as binding as a clever tongue.
Do you have any idea?
Maybe. I don't really know.
Why haven't you...
Well, my job was to recruit on my own.
It's been a pleasure, Warden Black.
Inquisition. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a Warden. Maybe...
The Inquisition needs...
Save the fuck... Look, maybe... And like being a Warden means something to a lot of people. Good to hear. This war...
Weapon.
this guard captain from Kirkwall that you're friends with?
She's stronger than you.
Right. Just checking. remind me of someone I used to know. He was fascinated with the Fade and spirits too.
A mage?
No, just a man who liked eating these strange purple cactus berries. I don't think he was ever actually in the Fade.
I think it's rare to find a ring. You gotta find a ring for each skill, and you gotta pick the skill. When you use that skill, it's 30% damage extra for that skill, not 30% damage extra for every skill. No, 30% damage extra for that certain type of skill. That's why you see so many types of it. One more beggar's claw. Go to Haven, talk to Blackwall, talk to Vivian when I come back. I'm gonna stop streaming for now. I'm almost back to the correct base. Welcome back. Hello, please, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. During the process, I am uploading my videos on YouTube and using the YouTube video editor as well. So just FYI. Done. That's way too much CPU usage. Almost 70% CPU usage.
Come back alive. Come to me, child, and I shall. In my arms lies it.
You've never been to a circle, as far as I can tell, yet you're remarkably skilled. Were you self-taught?
Not at all. I studied magic with Keeper Deshana.
I have heard about the traditions of magic among the Dalish keepers, but it's all third-hand. In my own experience, nothing is more deadly to a young mage than a lack of knowledge. Which makes the current state of things precarious. What do you imagine will happen if the circles are not restored? Do you foresee the Dalish taking us all under their wing?
The Circle had plenty of problems, but it's an institution we sorely need.
I wish more people understood the truth of this. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear. For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
If that's true, then I'll put it to good use.
I suppose we'll see. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you. Yes?
Is there anything I can do to help your efforts in restoring the Circle?
After the Circles fell, their libraries were plundered by scavengers. 1,000 years of recorded knowledge in the hands of bandits. It makes me sick to think of it. I've received news that some tomes have been located, if you are interested in righting this wrong.
I'll look into it for you.
If you can take care of this matter, the Circle would be in your debt.
You built for them the Golden City. There's more healing drafts for you.
The game actually looked good because for some reason my Windows thing I don't have a genuine copy since the screen's become blind for some odd reason when I have the fucking code right by me.
What do the people make of us?
Gotta call
Despite our
Microsoft.
fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Any visiting dignitaries are...
Sir, he's just... Thank you.
Gonna need to call Microsoft. I'll talk to the technical support later on. Or just leave it and wait till Windows 10 comes out and buy that bit. You know what? The game is actually faster for some reason.
At your service. Let's see what we have.
To work?
Yeah, I think because of the light. And when you're playing a game, it's better to have a dark, if you're playing window mode, like I am, it's better to have a dark desktop screen than a light one because it...
She remains loyal to the Circle. It seems Blackwall knows nothing about the disappearance of the Grey Wardens. It's a disappointment. I am, however, glad that he is with us, even if he was not what I expected. He seems to be a good man, and his experience will be an asset to the Inquisition. As for the other Wardens, I suppose we will have to keep looking.
I'll leave you to your work.
so much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it, to be that close.
If I hadn't been saved by Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. I have to admit, I thought you'd be...
human?
Yes.
It's not surprising. Humans are everywhere. It's expected.
It was a foolish thought. Should have known better than to say anything. It's what you do and how you do it that's important. Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
It's been a whirlwind. It's hard to say where I fit.
I guess we'll have to figure that out. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers. I've heard rumors of abandoned warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens.
The Wardens. The Blight. There are still... And the world is not so peaceful. Sometimes it's not always about just archdemons and...
Where were you?
I was in Ferelden. Quietly killed my fair share of Darkspawn too.
You haven't had contact with other wardens?
That's what I've always done. Besides, I've always been a loner.
So you have no idea?
You find that odd? And orders don't change. For the last 1,000 years or so, it's been just... Find Darkspawn, kill them, repeat as necessary.
Let's
As you... Inquisitor?
I want to hear more about...
Compared to yours, my life was...
Your name?
I was from the Free Market. That was a long time ago.
I hear that...
You're right. When you join, your past is forgotten, so let's leave it that way.
What did you do?
I was... a soldier. I grew weary of fighting.
So you became a...
More or less. The life I led before seems hollow in comparison.
Why did you join the war?
Because they remember honor. Because they laid... We all need to believe there are such men in the world.
We can...
Very... At your service.
What do you think of the...
I expect you may have Andraste's favor, but...
Avoiding war altogether?
True enough. Still, one thing... Build on that foundation, and you will have an army that makes nations tremble.
You must have...
Talked with Solus the other day. That man knows all there is to know about everything.
You must have...
Madame Vivian, only Allah. The most poisonous snakes are often the most beautiful.
You must have...
Sarah doesn't know who she is or what she wants. Doesn't even care.
What do you think of...
Restoring order, but that's not the end. The Lady Seeker believes we are restoring... I don't know where you stand on the matter, and I'll admit I haven't made up my mind either.
What do you think?
It's a war camp that was once... It's the state of the world, though. Pity about that temple. Would have been nice to see it.
We should...
Let's see, world map. View.